Wrestling fans, welcome to this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. I am your host, Eric Snook, and we are just a couple of days away from Wrestle Bash 26 coming to us this Saturday, August 26th, Callahan, Florida at the West Nassau High School. Of course, Wrestle Bash is the biggest event of the year here in CCW, and this year's Wrestle Bash will be the biggest of them all. Now, our main event for that night will be the Outlaw Jamie MacKinnon, the CCW Heavyweight Champion, taking on the Jesus Freak Logan Stevens. These guys have gone back and forth for a very long time now, and the rivalry, like I've mentioned before, has boiled over. It's at a breaking point, and the final showdown will happen this Saturday at Wrestle Bash. I cannot wait. Jesus Freak Logan Stevens thinks that this is his time. He deserves it. He's earned it. And the Outlaw, of course, has other thoughts on that. We're going to take you back a little bit and kind of show you a few of the high points in this feud to bring us to where we are today. So without further ado, let's just show you some of the background on Jamie MacKinnon and Logan Stevens.
And a pedigree. 1, 2. And Logan Stevens. We almost had a new champion. Logan Stevens was almost a new champion, but Larry Hall, the ring announcer, there's some confusion going on here. The referee calling for the bell. We have a new CCW Heavyweight Champion. You can see the foot across the rope. And Larry Hall let the ref know that MacKinnon's foot was on the rope. And it looks like the referee is going to reverse this decision of this match. It's going to go on. Logan Stevens can't believe it. He thinks he's the new champion, but this match, rightfully so, must go on. And a lariat, a devastating lariat, takes out Logan Stevens. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, a crazy turn of events, Jamie MacKinnon retains the CCW Heavyweight Championship.
You think I'm a coward? You think I'm a coward? Huh? Get up! Get up! Get up! Come here, I'll show you what a coward is for you. Put it right.
Jamie, you are about to unleash a version of Logan Stevens that has never been seen before. A version that I'll try my best to tuck away. Jamie, I may be saved, but I'm not soft. Wrestle Bash, I'm coming for that title.
And you haven't got the job done yet. Well, you're gonna leave Callahan not the CCW Heavyweight Champion, but you're gonna leave Callahan a broken man.
Fans, of course, that big title matchup, the Heavyweight Championship, will be on the line this Saturday in Callahan. Now, Jamie MacKinnon recently sent us a little video that he made out on his ranch in Texas. This is as wild and insane and crazy and just pure mad that I have ever seen the Outlaw Jamie MacKinnon. So without further ado, let's take it away to him now.
Logan and everybody in CCW, they want to stay with this tradition about natural things and what we do at our home property, which is fine, Logan. If you want to talk about your family, if you want to talk about them snot-nosed little kids you got, I don't care. You want to know what happened to me? Let me tell you something. I became the heavyweight champion, and that gives me all the right to do whatever it is I want to do. If I want to give you a lariat and knock your block off, I don't have a problem doing that. But listen here, Logan, if you want a battle with me, if you want to start a feud with me, if you want this to last as long as it has with me and Turner, you better get ready, Logan, because the intensity level's gonna pick up. Now you just hold on 1 second. We can have a damn bull rope match. I'll get a bull, we'll tie him to the other end. I'll hit you in the head just like Logan. If you think I'm nuts, I'm gonna show you nuts. This is a Russian chain. Russian Vladimir gave me this. You want to have a chain match? I'll have a chain match. We'll set the building on fire. We'll set Callahan on fire. We'll do whatever it takes. But Logan, you got trouble coming. You called the thunder down, Logan. Now hell's coming with it.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There's more matches that we're going to have on Wrestle Bash 26 this Saturday. One of the biggest matches that we can have is the 2 out of 3 falls match between Donnie Bronson, the silent film star, and Frankie Morris. These guys have battled it out in the past. They each have one victory over the other man. In fact, they have one draw as well. So this match will finally decide who is the better man. And we have a little retrospective that we'd like to take you back on to take a look at Frankie Morris and Donnie Bronson. Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we saw the rivalry between Donnie Bronson and Frankie Morris. Now, Frankie has done all of the talking recently, and silent film star, no pun intended, has been very silent. But we did catch up with him, and he has a few words for Frankie Morris going into Wrestle Bash 26. Welcome back, wrestling fans. We also have a huge tag team championship matchup coming up this Saturday between Society of Sins, Marcus James and Toxic, the tag team champions, as they take on legendary Chris Turner and Jackson Castle. Now, both Castle and Turner have had their problems, their run-ins with Society of Sin in the past, and we all know full well how that epic feud has gone. But this time, Jackson Castle will tag up with legendary Chris Turner as they look to win the CCW Tag Team Championship belts from the Society of Sin. So let's take you away now to a special clip looking back at this rivalry. Welcome back, wrestling fans. One of the most special and popular moments of Wrestle Bash every year is when we induct the member or members of CCW's past into the Hall of Honor, and this year that recipient is Mark Bass. He will be on hand in Callahan to receive his certificate and his award for being inducted into the Hall of Honor, and we also have a special video package honoring Hall of Honor member Mark Bass.
This year's 2017 inductee into the CCW Hall of Honor should be no stranger to longtime fans of Continental Championship Wrestling. This year we induct Mark Bass into the Hall of Honor. Bass started in 1999 under the name of Skull, not wanting to ride on the legendary Bass family name. In his first 2 years of professional wrestling, Bass won his first tag team championship with partner Striker. After winning the championship, Bass decided to take on the family name and quickly became known as one of the toughest men in professional wrestling. In 2011, Bass was forced to retire with a debilitating back injury, but not before leaving an impact across the landscape of Continental Championship Wrestling. In 2017, we are proud to welcome Mark Bass into the Hall of Honor.
Have you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler? Have you ever dreamed of making it to the top and wearing championship gold? Well, here is your opportunity. Email us today at customerservice@ccwrestling.biz. The CCW Training School is accepting new students now. Start your journey today on your way to greatness.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. We are on the heels of Wrestle Bash 26 just around the corner. Of course, more matches that we've already announced that will be taking place. Of course, Daniel Anderson, a member of the Diamond Exchange and former CCW heavyweight champion, will be squaring off with the exciting young superstar from Hawaii, Kikino Palamalu. And that match will be one for the ages, as Kikino was able to get one over on the Diamond Exchange just a few months ago. Also, the Alternative Championship will be on the line as Skylark, the Alternative Champion, has to defend his title in a four-way dance, meaning he's going to have to compete with 3 other men in a championship title on a pole match. Basically, the winner of that match has to scale that pole, grab that belt down, and they are the champion. It's a lot easier than it sounds, especially with the likes of Skylark, the American Prodigy, Darian Drummond, and the returning Solo Jones. That match will be one for the ages, and I'm excited to see who's going to come out with that Alternative Championship belt. Now, another championship match that we're going to have that evening is for the Southern States Championship. Of course, the Southern States Champion right now is Dante Steele from the Society of Sin. He'll be squaring off against the very popular Shooter McGee. Shooter McGee has been exciting fans here in CCW for years, and now he has his shot at taking home the CCW Southern States Championship. It's going to be a huge night, guys. We hope that you can show up. It's the biggest night of the year here at CCW. Wrestle Bash is Christmas for us, and we cannot wait. Again, it is this Saturday, August 26th, the West Nassau High School in Callahan, Florida. Bell time is 7:30. We hope to see you guys there. But until then, I am Eric Snook, and we'll see you next time.